setting the pace on the pursuit of happiness. This is the Ken Coleman Show, where you discover what you were born to do and how to make it happen. Now, helping you get unstuck and on the path to your dream job, America's career coach, Ken Coleman.
All right, here we go. Coming to you live from Ramsey Solutions Studios in Nashville. You've joined a conversation about you, specifically who you are, what you do best, what work you love to do, results that you want to produce and contribute to the world. And then specifically how that can be done in the workplace. The what, like how, what can I do to be able to do those things? And then where you can do it, and then how you actually get there. How do you actually discover what you were born to do, and then figure out a plan to make it a reality? We've got the answers. They actually lie within you many times, and we're pulling them out. We're having a conversation. Some of you are going through some really nasty stuff at work, and you're going, Ken, I need some help. So come on, call in. I'll counsel you through it. We'll change your name and your location. If you're dealing with some real junk and it's got you down, or you got some family members that are kind of poo-pooing your dreams or holding you back, and it's more of an emotional thing, not a practical thing, we'll help you with that too. Everybody's welcome. 844-747-2577. 844-747-2577. We'll get to the phones in a bit, but first, how do you develop soft skills? Traits, if we want to call them traits for a moment, for this discussion, that will help you win at work so you can get promoted. I mean, some of you right now, you're doing the work, but you're going, hey, I'm up against the competition. I want to win. I want to beat the competition. I want to stand out. How do I stand out? And soft skills are essentially defined as people skills. And I'm going to take a little bit more license with it, and we're going to talk about these character traits, character qualities that are all easy to develop, and you can actually grow them. You're not limited. It's not like a talent. A trait, a character trait can be developed, and you can grow it. So there's 5. I'm going to run through them real quick. They're pretty simple to understand, and you want to measure yourself, to assess yourself in these 5, and then work on getting better and better and better at all 5. The first one is likable. Just straight up being a human being that others enjoy being around. You don't have to be the life of the party. You don't have to be the funniest. You don't have to be the best looking. You don't have to be the smartest. No, we're just talking about good old-fashioned connecting with others and being likable. Number 2 is coachable. This one's harder for folks because there's so much psychology involved. But coachable is I receive instruction and correction. Instruction is someone teach me how to do something. Correction is people tell me, hey, you got to stop doing that. You got to work on this. This is the key to growing, is being coachable. Number 3, reliable. Can people count on you? Is your yes, your no, your no? You're going to show up when they ask you to show up. And not only are you going to show up, are you going to bring it? Are you going to deliver the goods? Reliable. Number 4, adaptable. This particular characteristic, this particular trait, right now is the number 1 trait that hiring managers are looking for, interviewing for, according to LinkedIn. Adaptability. Can you change? Can you accept change? Can you handle change? Do you move forward to change, or do you turn into a snowflake that just can't function? Finally, honorable. This is just treating others with integrity, treating others with respect. This is acting with integrity. Don't steal from the company. Don't do mean things. Don't do unethical things. Just be honorable. So those are the 5. Likable, coachable, reliable, adaptable, honorable. Those 5 traits, you can develop those. You can get really, really awesome at them. And thus, I would consider those a soft skill, because all of those are people-driven, people-centric. And if you want to get promoted, there's other things you're going to have to do. But I'll tell you this. People start talking about you as likable, coachable, reliable, adaptable, and honorable. Opportunity is going to knock on your door. 844-747-2577 is the number. This is why we do the show. Real people, real questions, real challenges, real desires, Hey, I need help, Ken. Let's talk through it. So let's do it. Garrett's up in San Diego, California. Garrett, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. Thank you for taking my call.
You bet. What's up?
Got a question. So I've been working for this company for about 9 years, and my family and I are deciding to leave the state and head up north. How do I go about giving my 2-week notice to a company that's like a family to me?
Do it in a way that you would want them to do it to you. So flip the role because of the relationship. If they were leaving you and you know how strong this relationship is, it's like a family. How would you want them to handle it with you? And so let's not go through all the minutia and the details, but give me a general summary of how you would want them to do it to you, and if the situation was reversed.
I would want them to be upfront and honest with me. I mean, not drag it off. And I mean, if they need to finish off their 2 weeks, finish off their 2 weeks going hard at it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Good. Anything else?
Do it respectfully. Don't just get up and leave.
Yeah.
Do it in an honorable way.
Yes, love that. Let me repeat to you what you said to me. I'm going to be upfront. I want them to be upfront and honest. So that just means, hey, I'm not going to give you some political correct answer that's kind of ambiguous. You're just going to go, hey, here's the deal. My family and I are moving. It's a new chapter in our lives. We're excited about it. But obviously, that means my time is done here. I can't tell you all how grateful I am for you. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss the company. And you all have been so good to me. And so I wanted to let you know so that we can handle the notice if it's 2 weeks, if you want 3, if you want me to leave tomorrow. I just want you to know that I want to finish well, and I want you involved in that. How can I finish well? Anything I can do to help with the transition? And that's pretty much it's all a spirit. It's not so much what you say. It's how you do it. And the reason I flipped that on you, Garrett, is because I knew you were an honorable dude, and I just wanted you to hear yourself. While I appreciate the call, you didn't really need me for that, but it's really about the golden rule, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you're a good dude, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I believe so.
You are. So here's my point. Class. You know what class means, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, be classy. And you're going to finish well. You're going to do all the things. So your advice was really great. You didn't even need me. But again, I'm grateful for the call. But you answered the question. And you do it that way, and they're going to think the best for you. And this is about, remember, you're not leaving them in a lurch. This is the next chapter of your life. They're going to be thrilled for you. And so don't have any guilt, no shame. You got this, young man. You're a good dude. Love that. All right. Don't move. Coming up, more calls, more questions, more breakthrough. This is the Ken Coleman Show. If you're considering a career in technology, I recommend Bethel Tech, and I'm not alone. Brendan said before Bethel Tech, I was driving Uber. Within 4 months of graduating, I got a job paying $60,000. About 2 years after that, I got a remote job that pays $130,000. All thanks to what I learned at Bethel Tech. This is what I want for you folks. Get started today at betheltech.net and get $1,000 to $2,500 off your tuition. That's betheltech.net/Ken Coleman. That's betheltech.net/Ken Coleman.
What are your teens and preteens doing this summer? If they're business-minded or are wanting some extra cash, the Teen Entrepreneur Toolbox is perfect for them. Best-selling author Anthony O'Neill created this toolbox to walk teens through 8 easy, practical steps for starting their own business using our proven plan. Your teens can turn their ideas into a profitable business right from home. Teens love the ready-to-use tools, the interactive app, and, of course, the money they earn. And you'll love the parent guide and the conversation starter flashcards ideas that help bring up discussions about money and hard work. Whether it's mowing lawns or selling handmade goods, the Teen Entrepreneur Toolbox will help your teen turn their ideas into a business. It will also teach them hard work, leadership, responsibility, and self-confidence. Buy the Teen Entrepreneur Toolbox at our online store at daveramsey.com or call our Ramsey Concierge team at 888-227-3223.
Hey folks, Ken Coleman here with you. When it comes to looking for a job, most people would probably agree that the whole experience is not fun, but it doesn't have to be this way. ZipRecruiter gets it. In fact, they've actually figured out ways to make the job search process better and easier. And candidates who are invited to apply on ZipRecruiter are nearly 3 times as likely to get hired. So what are you waiting for? If you want an easier job search, sign up for free right now at ZipRecruiter.com. That's ZipRecruiter.com. Sign up for free. Put ZipRecruiter to work for you.
Hey guys, Rachel Cruz here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my best-selling book, Know Yourself, Know Your Money. Personal finance is 20% head knowledge and 80% behavior. And I wrote this book to help you with your behavior. We talk a lot around here about spenders and savers, nerds and free spirits, but there's a lot more you need to understand to truly take control of yourself and your money. In this book, I'll walk you through the unique 7 money tendencies we all have and where we tend to win and lose when it comes to our money decisions and money fears. This is an all-new approach that will take you beyond the baby steps to get to the root of why you handle money the way you do and, of course, what to do about it. And bonus, if you're married, you'll learn something new about your spouse that will both give you some aha moments. It's time to finally get clarity and a plan around your money. Get a copy of Know Yourself, Know Your Money today at the online store at daveramsey.com.
Dave Ramsey here. I want to let you know that whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, you should always use an expert real estate agent to help you. The whole purpose of an agent is to either help you save money if you're buying or make more money if you're selling. But not all real estate agents are the same. You want a seasoned professional who has a track record of success. You want an agent you can trust to put your best interests above their own. The good news is that my team and I can help you find a rock star real estate agent. We call these rock star agents endorsed local providers because they're local agents in your city that I recommend. Real estate endorsed local providers are professionals who are handpicked by my team. Each agent is reviewed based on their ability to sell houses, negotiate on a client's behalf, and the customer service they provide. To find the real estate agent I recommend in your city, go to RamseySolutions.com/agent.
Helping you discover what you were born to do and then make that a reality through a very simple, clear path that will take time. It will take money. It will take sacrifice. It will take patience. It will take perseverance, but it will get you there. This is the Ken Coleman Show. I'm Ken. Thrilled to have you with us. This is where America and the world, because of the podcast of the show, the radio show, people are all around the world calling it. And this is where people come to get help, to get healing. If you've got a tough situation going on at work, or you've got a tough family situation or tough financial situation that is halting your progress towards your purpose, we're going to talk through it. And it's a safe place. I want to remind you, you can change your name and you can change the location so that you can be honest, but we want to give you help. However we give that to you and whatever your situation is. 844-747-2577. Let's go to North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where Justin joins us. Justin, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hello, Ken. I just want to thank you for taking my call and for all that you do and what you stand for.
Thank you.
Just a quick question here. Kind of a backstory. I've been in the welding industry for about 14 years. I kind of ended up in this role by default. I learned it in high school basically because I didn't really like school, so I had an opportunity to get out of school, learn a trade, ended up doing that. But it doesn't give me the juice, as you would say, and I just don't feel fulfilled in my job. I just really want to help people, but there's a big hindrance. We're a single-income household. My wife homeschools our children and, works hard here with our 3 children. And, we're trying to work the baby steps, trying to get out of debt, and just want to make the right move for my family because I feel like I have a lot more on the line. I can't make any missteps at this point in my life as I, possibly could in my 20s when I didn't have a family.
Right.
And just really struggling for guidance.
Yeah. Well, what are you struggling with the most? Is it that you know what you want to do, but it's going to take too long to get there, or you're not quite sure how you can get there because of the finances and stuff that you're getting out of debt? I mean, what's the big struggle or the biggest struggle?
There's probably a couple. I think the biggest struggle right now is in finding exactly what I want to do because I don't want to chase after something and then a year later, well, that's not really it either, and then have to, step backwards and kind of regroup.
So it's a little bit of fear and doubt. I'm afraid I don't know what it is, and I got some doubt that if I figure out what it is, that maybe it's not going to be it, and I'm going to have to start all over again.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I told you that both of those things are the same as the monster under your bed?
Okay.
Definitely scary, but not there. And once we dive into them, we realize, oh, there's nothing under the bed. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you believe that you can discover what you were created to do? You've been listening to my show enough of me. You thanked me out of the gate, so I think I know the answer, but I'm kind of going to walk you through this. Do you believe that there's a unique role for you to fill, Justin, in this world?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you believe you can figure it out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And once you figure it out, do you believe you can actually get there and crush it because it's the thing you're supposed to do?
By the Lord's grace, yes, sir.
Okay. So I appreciate the answer, but that was a very spiritual, Christianese answer for, I think so, Ken, but I'm still full of doubt. True or false?
Yes.
Why are you so full of doubt? What happened? Who said something to you? What happened to you to where you doubt that you can go crush it at the thing that God created you to do?
Well, I'll try to not get emotional, but I guess just my upbringing.
Yeah.
Family and just people telling you that you would never make it.
Yeah. Who told you that who told you you'd never make anything of yourself?
Well, probably mostly me, but, just given the circumstances but mom has said those things, I think out of anger, but when you're a kid, those things kind of stick.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They aren't stickers, they're tattoos right now. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason I'm digging into that is you got to understand that has had a tremendous impact on you, and it's not because you're weak, and it's not because she's right. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You are not weak, and your mom wasn't right. Your mom was mad. Your mom was hurt, in pain. Who knows what was going on with mom? But it's really important that at this very moment that you realize, hey, I've been carrying this around forever. This has been a giant weighted blanket that I've been having on my shoulders my whole life. And today I dropped the blanket. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Because, Justin, you know that God created you, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You know there's some things that you're good at, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You know that you enjoy doing some work, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you know that there's a contribution that you're supposed to make, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. How's that feel now? How's that feel?
A lot better.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Justin, you're just like
yes,
everybody else that's had something put on you that had nothing to do with you. So now we move forward victoriously. All right, so here we go. Justin, what would you try? I just believe you've wondered about stuff. What would you try tomorrow if I could replace the exact income you have now and you knew you could not fail? What would you try? You've been listening to my show enough. Come on, man. Talk to me.
Well, I really enjoy helping people. And just kind of a little bit more of the backstory. I'm a preacher. The Lord taught me to preach a few years ago, and I just really enjoy helping people.
Yeah.
I counsel some of the guys at work that have issues. They tend to come to me and just really have a heart for the youth, especially those that haven't had a father figure or the correct parenting. I listen to Dr. James Dobson a lot and a lot of his content, and just really want to help the family and help people with their life, get it on track. Maybe some similar backgrounds, some of the things I went through could help.
Yeah, no question. Hey, Justin, that pain that we just heard wasn't just what your mom said. It also comes from the environment that you were in. You were in such a tough environment. You mentioned earlier that some of the voice was you. You're going, I'm not going to amount to much, because how could anybody come out of this environment and win? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Justin, this is it right here. How much money do you need to make? What's your current income?
Well, thank the Lord, I just got a raise a couple of days ago. So right now I'm making about $23 an hour. I think that's like, 46, 47 grand a year.
Yeah,
I'm working at 2 or 3 jobs. I mow grass on the side and work at a grocery store too.
All right, so you're busting it.
50.
Okay, so around 50, and we got about a minute left. So real quick, how much debt do you have left to pay off in baby step 2?
Not counting the mortgage, about 21 grand.
All right, so we're not going to count the mortgage, because at Ramsey Solutions, you can be debt free. We want you to pay off the house, but let's work the baby steps in order, right? So you pay off the $21,000, then we get to baby step 3, and that's where you'll do your 3 to 6 months expenses, and then you move to baby step 4. So here's the deal: while you're busting it right now, let's not worry about transitioning, because you're so close. 21,000, you're going to knock that out soon. Okay, so let's knock that out. And let's also get the emergency fund. Now, while you're getting the emergency fund in place, you are looking into, do I want to do pastoral work, or do I want to get into counseling? Do I want to get into mentoring? Where can I do that in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina? That's all you got to figure out. You know what you want to do. You want to pour into people. So it's either through preaching or counseling or mentoring. We know that. We're pretty clear on that right now. So now it's, where can I do that in my area? How much does it pay? What kind of qualifications do I need? How much will that cost based on all my financial situation? How long will that take me to get there? But brother, you know what you're supposed to do. Let's go dig in a little bit. Hang out in those places where those people need help, and it's going to get really clear. Hey folks, Ken Coleman here with you. Did you know at successvision.com that you can get 2 complete pair of prescription glasses delivered in 2 days anywhere in the U.S. starting at $39? And that includes free delivery. Folks, whether you have a job interview or just an important event coming up, I highly recommend my friends at Success Vision Express. No one can beat their prices or fast delivery on all prescription glasses. Get your pairs today at successvision.com. That's successvision.com.
In an uncertain world, being a good steward of your money is more important than ever. While some circumstances can't be controlled, there are items within your budget you can take charge of, such as your healthcare costs. For nearly 40 years, Christian Healthcare Ministries, or CHM, has provided a budget-friendly means of sharing for medical bills when our members need it. Learn more by visiting chministries.org/budget. That's chministries.org/budget.
Hey guys, Rachel Cruz here. And I've read study after study showing that your relationships, health, decision-making skills, kindness, and even sleep can be better with gratitude. Plus, I've experienced this in my own life, which is why I'm so passionate about helping people find gratitude and contentment in their daily lives. One of the best ways to do this is through journaling. That's why I created the Contentment Journal. The Contentment Journal is a 90-day guided journal with thought-provoking daily prompts. Day by day, week by week, this journal will leave you feeling more thankful and hopeful. For the first 30 days, we'll focus on gratitude to recognize the blessings in your life. The next 30 days will focus on humility and becoming others-centered. And the last 30 days will focus on contentment and finding true, lasting happiness. You guys, contentment is a place where you can get to emotionally and spiritually, not financially. So go to the online store at RamseySolutions.com to get your copy of the Contentment Journal.
Buying a home is a big purchase, and you need an agent who will fight for you and make sure you're getting the best deal you can actually afford. We've all had experiences with so-called professionals who leave us with a bad taste in our mouth. You know, those slime balls who just try to sell you something based off the size of their commission check. The difference between a stellar real estate agent and one of those slime balls is not just how many deals they close, but also in how they treat you in the process. I endorse real estate agents all over the country who meet both of those criteria. We call these agents endorsed local providers, or ELPs. My team thoroughly vets these guys so that you really are getting awesome agents that know what the flip they're doing. ELPs will guide you into making a real estate decision that is best for your wallet, not theirs. Visit RamseySolutions.com/agent to find an agent near you today.
Hey y'all, I'm Ramsey personality Christy Wright, and I've got a question for you. Have you ever felt like you've lost yourself? Like you've somehow moved to the background in your own life? I sure have. It's so easy to get caught up in our relationships and our schedules and our work and life transitions that you wake up one day and you don't even know who you are anymore. That's exactly why I wrote my new devotional, Living True, 40 Days to Get Back to You. Through short daily readings, I'll walk you through a 40-day journey to rediscover the person that God created you to be. You don't have to wake up exhausted just trying to keep your head above water. It's time to break through the busyness of life and get back to you. No matter what your relationship status is or what your career situation is like, I believe God is inviting you to rediscover who you are in Him. So grab your copy of Living True, 40 Days to Get Back to You by visiting our online store at RamseySolutions.com.
In retirement, you should be able to enjoy yourself doing whatever you want and not stressing out about money. In order to build wealth and retire with dignity, you got to get out of debt, have an emergency fund, and start investing 15% of your income into retirement. But investing sounds intimidating. It's hard to know where to start. Understand the different kinds of accounts that are out there and what all the math and numbers even mean. And what if you're getting started late? You might not know what you need to know to catch up. That's why I always encourage people to invest with a qualified investing professional like one of our SmartVestor pros. These people will help you feel confident about your future and give you a step-by-step guide on what you need in your unique situation. Wherever you want to be in retirement, investing will help you get there. To find your SmartVestor Pro, RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.
Hey guys, Rachel Cruz here, and I know money can be stressful. You work hard to create a life you're proud of, but so often I see people get into debt, stress, and worry simply because they're trying to keep up with everyone else. The result is car payments, mortgages, and credit card bills you can't afford. You see, comparison steals your joy and your paycheck. When we compare ourselves to others, we're playing a game we'll never win. When will the vicious cycle end? Well, it ends when you quit the comparisons and love your life, not theirs. That's why I wrote my best-selling book, Love Your Life, Not Theirs, to help you make a plan for your money and create a life you want. In this book, you'll learn 7 money habits for avoiding debt, spending on a plan, saving for the future, and making peace with your finances. Live the life of your dreams without debt, stress, comparisons, and worry, wreaking havoc on your joy. Go to the online store at RamseySolutions.com today to get your copy of Love Your Life, Not Theirs.
Helping you get unstuck by showing you that you're not actually stuck. You just think you are. You're the reason you're stuck. This is the Ken Coleman Show. 844-747-2577. 844-747-2577 is the phone number. Hey, we have a world-class free resume guide at kencoleman.com. It's helped hundreds of thousands of people flip their traditional resume and stand out. And now we've created 6 easy-to-use resume templates based on the wildly popular resume guide. So you can get all of those at kencoleman.com. If you click on store, 6 customizable resume templates, instructions for how to use it, and then the 10 do's and don'ts of job applications, all for $9.99. Are you kidding me? Hey, Joe, I found out the other day that we're selling thousands of these.
Oh.
I had no idea because I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that number comes to me in a spreadsheet, and you know how I feel about spreadsheets. I'm allergic to spreadsheets. So it's like I only find out about some of these things when it comes up in a meeting. But thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people are buying these 6 templates because it gives you all these options as you're applying, multiple times. Nobody sends one resume anymore. So there you go, folks. I had no idea. Kudos to the team. All I did was come up with the original resume idea, Joe, and then really smart people and really good designers came up with the templates, and now you can get a bundle of 6 for $9.99. Sheesh, you can't even buy 2 cups of coffee for that. Unless you go to the gas station like Joe does. 844-747-2577. You don't get coffee at the gas station. I know that. It's just a joke.
No, I don't even drink coffee.
I know, but I like to say that sometimes. I make things up. The radio is the theater of the mind, Joe.
I had no idea.
And you are so confused back there. We've only been together, I don't know how many years, Madison, and he's still shocked when I make little fun jokes about Joe getting coffee at the gas station. But let's be honest, Joe, if you did drink coffee, you would buy it at the Wawa. You would. You would. You wouldn't go to Starbucks. You'd go get a black coffee in a styrofoam cup at the gas station.
You are telling the truth.
Thank you very much. See, when I make stuff up, it's kind of on track. All right. 844-747-2577. Oh, folks, you all need a Joe in your life. You need somebody you can have some fun with at work, who can handle it, and also gives you a lot of great material as well. I got to tell folks what you're wearing today. Joe's rocking the Hawaiian shirt with the Echo chainsaw hat.
You know what my goal is?
No.
Is to have every team member here on Friday in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, but what I love is that you were cutting down palm trees in Honolulu. I love that you chose the Echo chainsaw hat to go with the Tommy Bahama shirt. It's only Joe. And I love that about you. Let's go to Washington, D.C. Emily joins us on the line. Emily, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for taking my call.
You bet, Emily. What's going on?
So I'm in a little bit of a tough situation at work. I love my job. I love the work I do. I feel like I'm good at it. I've been told I'm good at it. But it is very demanding, lots of hours, very little tolerance for mistakes. But my direct boss has just gone on maternity leave, and the twist is the new leader that has been put in charge of my supervision as well as my teams is kind of changing the job for me. I'm enjoying it again. He's mentoring me, drawing harder boundaries with work-life balance, and just making it a much healthier and more enjoyable work environment. I've been looking for a job, but now with his new leadership, I'm loving the job again, and I'm a little sad to leave, but know that my other boss is coming back in a few weeks, so not sure what to do.
Well, I have a question. Have you told the temporary leader what you just told me?
I have not.
Why?
I guess I don't know how to approach it professionally without sounding like I'm putting my current boss down.
Where's this temporary leader going to go back to? What team, what division? Explain that for me.
So we're an agency. So we have multiple leaders that are of the same title, of the same rank, but that work on different client projects. So he'll continue kind of managing his portion of our team that does the same thing, but for different clients.
Okay. And in any of the time that this new leader has been in charge and doing things his way, has it ever come up that it's very different without throwing your leader under the bus who's coming back from maternity leave? Has it ever come up that he's doing it really differently?
Yeah. I mean, I think he discovered the processes and saw where we could be more efficient and just kind of take care of our people a little better. And that's why he's changed things.
So why couldn't you sit down with him and say essentially what you just said to me? Hey, listen, I don't want to throw my leader under the bus who's coming back in 2 weeks, but I want to let you know that I really enjoy working here now, and I was on my way out the door. Yeah. Are the changes that you have made going to stay in place? Because I don't want to disrespect her, but it's just a leadership style difference. And I got to tell you, I want to work here if I'm working for you, but I also know that that position may not be open right now. And I do not want to in any way take a shot at my current leader, but this is how I feel. Could you give me some advice? How could that be turned against you? You said you were leaving anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been tough because I liked it when I started, and I got to kind of a point of a
I get it.
Point right before she left.
Emily,
so.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of happening?
I'm afraid of not being considered for advancement. I've been given 3 really great reviews and no talk of a raise. And so at this point, I'm just trying not to rock the boat and continue hopefully going down a path for development. But I don't know where that is.
No, you told me you were about ready to resign and leave. Did you have something that you were leaving to, or you were just saying, I've got enough money to be able to make it until I land the next thing? That's what you told me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're about ready to leave. You're not just trying to you've had 3 great reviews, no raise. You don't like this current boss. You were ready to leave. What were you leaving to?
Nothing. My security savings and hopefully a job soon.
Okay, so what are you afraid of happening? That he tells your current boss when she comes back, Emily doesn't like you. I think you should fire her. Is that what you're afraid of happening?
No, I think I'm afraid of the dead end.
You're already there.
Yeah.
Unless I'm misunderstanding you, are you not at a dead end? And then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, I really like this place. Yeah. I like this leader.
Yeah.
What do you have to lose?
I guess the potential that is a long-term thing, and seeing that in the distance and then being told no, that would be disappointing.
You don't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know where the disconnect is for you. You're already going to leave when she comes back, unless all of a sudden she makes some big time shifts.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you asking him if the changes he's made are going to stay in effect, and that you really like the changes he's made and you want to work for him down the road?
Yeah. I guess nothing.
Let's see what he says. You're already going to leave anyway. You have nothing to lose. You were afraid of nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
But here's the deal. Please don't resign. Please don't resign until you have something to go to. So I don't want you to hit your security savings or your emergency fund. That's not what an emergency is for. Emergency fund is for a true emergency. You willingly leaving a job that you don't like is not an emergency. That's you being impatient. And I get it. Believe me, I get it. I'm on your side. But you need to swallow the fear and sit down and tell this guy this. He's going to be complimented by this. I don't think he's going to be shocked by this either. And so you honor her and say, hey, I don't want to knock her, but I'm not in a position to tell her how to lead differently. I work for her. I'm in this weird situation. You are a great leader. I like working for you. But I can't continue. I was already out the door. You came in and you gave me a second breath. That's how you tell that story. Folks, here's the deal. When you're done emotionally, what do you have to lose? Go tell the truth. Don't be a jerk. Don't drop demands. Just be vulnerable and honest and humble.
If current times have shown us anything, it's that the least expected events can and will happen, and we have to deal with it. That's why everyone who has a family counting on them needs term life insurance. For over 20 years, the only company I've recommended is Zander Insurance. Not only because they search all of the top term life plans to find you the best rates, but over the years, they have constantly changed and updated their systems to make the whole process simpler and easier to get the protection needed. You can now apply with a completely touchless experience, with everything being done either over the phone or the internet. They also have plans with super competitive rates that don't require an exam, allowing you to skip a step and get the coverage you need faster. Go to Xandr.com or call 800-356-4282. Great rates and a simple process mean there's no excuse to not get this done, people.
Hey y'all, I'm Ramsey personality Christy Wright. You know, starting and growing a business can be overwhelming, and it can be a little scary to put yourself out there. But here's the deal. Your dreams matter. And with the right tools, you can start your business. You know, I grew up watching my mom run her bakery, and that really ignited a fire in me to help women step into their God-given gifts like she did. That's why I wrote my book, Business Boutique, a woman's guide for making money doing what she loves. I've worked with thousands of women who have put this plan into action, and I can tell you it works. Whether you want to start a side hustle, create an online store, or eventually quit your day job to launch a full-time business, Business Boutique is the step-by-step guide that will help you break through your fear and turn your ideas into action. Visit our online store at RamseySolutions.com to get your copy of Business Boutique today. RamseySolutions.com to get your copy of Business Boutique today.
Your money can only do what you tell it to do, so you have to be intentional with those choices. Rachel Cruz here, and I know you work hard for your money, and you deserve a wallet that's as intentional as you are. That's why we designed the Rachel Cruz wallet. It's the wallet that was created with you and your budget in mind at every step of the way, and it comes in various colors. This handmade wallet is not only designed with high quality materials, it's also the first ever genuine leather wallet with an integrated cash envelope system. The envelope system is the proven Ramsey method of organizing and saving your money. So this wallet has beautifully sewn in envelopes, plus tons of debit card and gift card slots and more. And here's the best part. We've partnered with an awesome organization in India that gives people a chance to get out of poverty. Each maker has a goal to change their family tree, just like you. And you're helping them do that with every purchase of the Rachel Cruz wallet. Get yours in the online store at RamseySolutions.com.
Hey y'all, this is Christy Wright. As a business coach, wife, and mom, I know that running a business can be overwhelming. That's why I created the Business Boutique Conference to give you the information and inspiration that you need to make money doing what you love. This October 14th through the 16th, I'll be speaking alongside rock star speakers like Dave Ramsey, Anthony O'Neill, Jasmine Starr, Nona Jones, Bianca Olthoff, and more. Text Boutique to 33789 to learn more. This is brought to you by Christian Healthcare Ministries.
Welcome back to the Ken Coleman Show, where we help you get clear, get qualified, get connected, get started, get promoted, get the dream job so that you can give yourself away. In short, do what you were born to do. 844-747-2577 is the phone number. Let's go to Susan in Chicago, Illinois. Susan, you are on the Ken Coleman Show.
Well, good afternoon, Ken.
Good afternoon, Susan. How can I help?
I am using your resume templates, and the area that I am having the most difficulty with is the who I know.
Yes, I hear that a lot. This is not a new question. Tell me specifically what's going on. Who are you trying to connect to? What company or what type of industry? What are you looking for?
Well, I'm actually changing industry.
Okay.
It's an industry I have a little bit of familiarity with, but not as recent as I used to. 99% of who I know are acquaintances or resources I regularly contact for problem solving or guidance.
Okay.
And these go-to people, they're my go-to people because of their credibility.
Mm-hmm.
So I can always count on them to help me either with services or advice or something like that. And I'm not quite sure how to describe them in the who I know.
Oh, okay. So let's just do this. What type of job are you applying for or type of industry?
Well, I'm a notary signing agent. I'd like to get into real estate to work closings. So in order to get into real estate, I'm looking at becoming a showing assistant to an agent that gives me the exposure to contracts and closing
Oh,
papers
okay,
so
great.
that I can gain the experience and be more comfortable
Fantastic.
with that process.
Okay, so great. So you're looking for anybody that's in the real estate industry will work in this section. Anybody that's credible.
Yes.
Anybody that's
Well,
credible, then you can do that. And you're looking for an endorsement statement, and they could say, I know Susan, blah, 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 and she would be fantastic for this because I've worked for her in this capacity. So the who I know, ideally, is if you're applying at a real estate agency or at a bank in a real estate division, whatever, you'd want to try to find a connection to somebody that's an employee in that organization. That's ideal. When you cannot do that, anybody that is a legitimate, credible professional that is in that overall industry that you're in, that will work. And so you don't have to do a bunch of describing and jumping through hoops. They write a great endorsement statement. Susan's awesome. I've worked with her because she's a notary and she's very detailed, blah, 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 whatever. And then it says their name and their title. And, it says number one selling real estate agent in, Choctaw County or whatever. I'm just making all this stuff up. Okay. So that's all you're doing there. You don't have to.
I'm sorry. I'm transitioning from healthcare into real estate. So I don't have anybody that knows me in real estate that I'm going in like cold.
Yeah, but you know people in real estate is my point.
No, I don't.
Sure
Not
you do.
really.
Sure you do.
Well,
you're telling me you don't know anybody that's in real estate at all? I thought you said you were a notary.
Well, I just started. I just got my credential as a notary signing agent, and I'm looking to
okay. I got you.
Look up into real estate to
right.
an agency.
Okay, so what did you do? What did you do in healthcare? What kind of work?
Well, I'm in healthcare. I'm in health information management.
Right. So how relevant is your experience there to what you're going to be doing anyway with closing contracts and stuff like this? Very detailed, project based, yes or no?
Yes, it is. And the main link between it is the privacy aspect, because we have to deal with HIPAA, and there is a significant amount of privacy needed for financial records when you're dealing with contracts.
Here's what I would say. So number one, I would have respected people that you've worked for, or that can vouch for your ability to handle sensitive materials with great care and efficiency and being organized and all those things. A couple of those endorsement quotes won't hurt, okay? But when I tell you that you know somebody and you're going, Ken, I don't. Yeah, you do. All the people you know in the Chicago, Illinois area, you don't know somebody that's recently bought a house or listed a house and has an agent. And do you know that agent? You don't know one real estate agent in all of Chicago area. You personally don't know anybody that's somewhat involved with real estate?
Well, it's not that I talk to them. I mean, I know who sold the people's house across the street to me, but I never talked to the agent.
Okay, again, so you're telling me you know. And again, if I'm wrong, I don't mind being wrong. But you're really fighting me on this. Susan, you're telling me, I'm having fun with you. You're telling me you don't know anybody personally that's involved with...
not personally, because I'm not, real estate's something that if you're not an agent or if you're not doing that, like flipping or doing something where you're continually meeting people in that industry,
I get it.
You really don't have the context. I'm in healthcare. I mean, we don't deal with real estate.
Susan, I get it. You're just like you're missing my point.
Okay,
you're not
sorry.
thinking through who you know. Are you? What do you know? 10 people? That's all you know in your whole life is 10 people in Chicago? That's just not true. You're telling me you
not
don't...
real estate people, but I know a lot of business owners.
Do you know anybody that does construction? Anything at all in construction? Anything at all in banking? Anybody? Banking, construction, real estate? You don't know anybody?
Not personally.
Okay.
Well,
you are the first person. Congratulations, Susan. You are the first person to stump me on this, but here's the good news. Everything I just told you still works. When you don't know somebody that's industry specific, you still need who you know up there, and it's still a wonderful part of the resume because it gets everybody's attention, and they look at it, and you're going to have awesome endorsement quotes from people who can vouch for and endorse your ability to be organized sensitive, professional, yada, 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 whatever transfers from the healthcare work you've done to the real estate work you want to do, just put that up there. That will suffice. It'll still be awesome. And you're a great example of you need to get out and meet people, because meeting people in your space, coffees and lunches that in the space you want to be in, will develop relationships where somebody go, oh yeah, okay. But it's not good enough to just go, I don't know anybody personally. It's about time for you to start meeting people, because that's how you're going to get opportunities to win. So do what you have now, but start meeting people in the real estate business. And you do know people who do know people. You're only 1 degree away from meeting the kind of professionals that you need to meet for relationships, for opportunities, for experience, and for knowledge. That's how this works. All right, Joe, do we have time here? Let's do some work fails. Shall we do that? We like to have a little fun every once in a while. There we go. Oh, okay, here we go. So I'm going to read one today because this is so fun. The guy takes a job installing satellites for DirecTV, Joe. And he gets up on a roof. He's only been doing this for a few weeks. He falls through the roof, then through the attic, through the sheetrock, down into the living room and on the table. My favorite part of this story, Joe, he says, I found out then it wasn't for me. Yeah, a few weeks in, you fall all the way to the living room. Who knows the kind of trauma that he created for the homeowner in that situation. Wow. Hey, speaking of trauma and finding the right job, it's yucky. It's disgusting. It's got all kinds of tension involved with it because it's unknown and you feel like you're competing. And we give you a lot of tools and resources, but more importantly, I'm bringing you a relationship, and it's going to make it so much better. How about a recruiter working directly for you? ZipRecruiter.com. Go right to their website, ZipRecruiter.com. One click, you create a profile. Here's how they are the best. Their candidates are 3 times more likely to get hired. Here's why. They're out shopping your profile that you'll create, including that resume, to companies that are looking for people like you. Then the company can call you directly. And you set up the interview and go. And oh, by the way, it's all free. ZipRecruiter.com. Check it out. It's the best way to get hired. All right, that music means my time is almost up. But before I let you go, I want you to know that you matter. And you do have what it takes. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, this is the Ken Coleman Show. Press on.
Thanks for listening to the Ken Coleman Show. For more, you can find the show on demand wherever you listen to podcasts and watch the show on YouTube. You can also find Ken across all social media by following @Ken Coleman.
We're back, baby. We're traveling to see family, taking vacations, and some of us are back on the road for work. But here's the reality. The travel industry has drastically changed. They've had to make some tough decisions to stay viable. And that's why we've been working with our friends at Dollar to make sure you guys stay fully informed. So here's the deal. Going forward, some things will be different. We just need to adjust. Our friends at Dollar are still here, still taking debit cards, and still ready to serve you. But like everyone else, they've had to make some adjustments. They had to make tweaks to their rental policies around deposits, so budget accordingly. There are so many more people renting, and they have fewer cars than normal, so you really will need to book ahead to make sure you get the vehicle you want, plan ahead, and budget for the changes you may experience. It's what I teach. For more information or answers on Dollar's policy changes, visit dollar.com/debit.